So I am determined to get to the gym. Roads are so awful, and this is like a main super busy road. So side roads are 20 times worse. My little car does not like the snow. Do not have snow tires at all. I actually need new tires. So this is a little treacherous, but I will make it to the gym. Can't stop going up the hill. This is when you completely ignore stop signs, because if I stop on a hill, I will not get going again. Go little car, go. Hey guys, Kim here. So today I'm going to do another full day of food where I show you everything I eat all day, and then you can judge me and tell me that I eat too much of something or not enough of something else or whatever. But let's face it, we're not all perfect, and I'm just going to eat what I want to eat. So that being said, the first thing I'm going to have for the day is a Quest bar. This is the white chocolate raspberry. Not my favorite one, but pretty good. I'm just going to microwave it for a couple seconds to get it nice and warm. I just got back from the gym where I just did an hour swim. The water was perfect temperature, so I was loving that. And then I actually went on a little job interview to work at KinderCare, which I know it's awful. I actually worked there probably like 6 years ago in the infant room, and it wasn't the best job ever, but it pays pretty decently, and I really just need something part-time from now until summer, because in the summertime I'm going to be working full-time for a family I used to work for. So it's only going to be like 15 hours a week if I get it, if I take the job. I don't know, we'll see. But the interview went pretty well. They said they'd call me today, so we'll see how that goes. And I was going to say, I hate filling out job applications. I figured out one time that I think I've had like 21 jobs, and I'm only 29, so that's a lot of jobs. And that's only counting nannying as one job, and I've had like 5 different nanny jobs. But I hate filling out like the job history. Obviously, I don't put all 21 jobs. I don't think they need to know that when I was 14 years old, I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, but it still sucks, you know, filling out all the jobs and remembering all of your supervisors and all the phone numbers, and it's just a hassle. So anyways, we'll see what happens with that, but I'm going to eat this Quest bar. I'm also going to drink this drink. I know everyone else is on the Monster kick, which I don't really like Monsters. I don't think they taste that great. I mean, they're okay, but for the price and for what's in them, I just, I don't know. So I've been addicted to these lately. It's like Bay 5, I don't know how you say it. But they have antioxidants in them, which is always good. Only 10 calories a bottle, you know. And this is the blueberry, Brasilia blueberry, not just regular blueberry. But they have lots of fruity flavors. They taste good, and I don't know, I like them. So I'm going to drink that, eat my Quest bar. I'm also going to take my gummy vitamins. Some people ask what supplements I take. I don't really take many at all, unless you count protein powder, obviously. But these are just gummy prenatals, actually. The pills upset my stomach like no other, so I can't do those. And then I also do my probiotic, which I'm going to wait a little bit before I eat this, because gummy and chocolate, not a good combination. So that's all I'm having for now. I am working today just for 4 hours, so I'll pack some snacks and I'll probably see you when I'm at work. Alright, so as you can see, maybe, I'm at work right now, and we're actually having playtime. And little girl turned 1 on Saturday, so she is now a big girl and not a little baby anymore. And she got lots of fun toys for her birthday, so we're just having a little bit of playtime before nap time. And I'm also having snack time. So I'll show you what I have real quick. I have cut up a Honeycrisp apple with sugar-free syrup on it. Yes, I put syrup on my apples. It is delicious if you've never tried it. It's like a candy apple, and it's just really, really good. So give it a try. I'm also going to have, this is a Promax bar that I chopped up into little pieces. I don't know the macros off the top of my head, but there's like 20 grams of protein, kind of a lot of sugar, but that's okay. And I think 270 calories and some fat and carbs, and I don't know, but they're really, really good. The cookie dough one is even better if you see that one. Definitely give them a try. I'm gonna eat that. And then I have this new fun snack too. These are egg white chips from IPS, which apparently stands for Intelligent Protein Snacks. One bag, 130 calories, 3.5 fat, 18 carbs, 6 grams of protein. And I will show you what they look like real quick. So they're like small little, almost like a puff kind of, not like a chip in my opinion, but very crunchy. These are cinnamon. They taste just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which I love. I think most people love. And they're not greasy at all. They don't remind me so much of a chip though, more of like a puff, kind of like Pirate's Booty. I had the barbecue ones yesterday and they were really, really good. I think I like the barbecue ones a little bit better. And I also have white cheddar to try and salt and pepper. But those are really good. I would highly recommend them. Some people have asked me how they are compared to Quest chips, and I don't really think they're comparable. First of all, Quest chips have totally different macros, and a Quest chip is more like a baked lay, like a baked chip, and these are kind of more like a puff. So, not really comparable. These aren't as dry as Quest chips. Some people think Quest chips are too dry, but the flavor's great, so I'd buy them. I eat them again. They're really good. But I'm going to go munch on my snacks while we play for a little bit. Yeah. And then it's gonna be nap time. So I will probably see you when I get home. Alright, so I am home from work and definitely in the mood for a snack. After work, I usually do a little bit of baking, like prep stuff for the next day, and then I sit down and I watch full hour of People's Court, which is probably my favorite show. I know it's kind of trashy and stupid, but I love court shows. Judge Judy's pretty good too, but it's a little, she's a little too crazy. But Judge Million, that's where it's at. But I always have to have a snack when I watch TV. So I'm having my new favorite snack. You see these, you must buy them all. These are sweet and salty combos. These are the caramel cream ones. They also have vanilla frosting ones. And they are so delicious. It's that perfect sweet and salty combination. I love combos. The cheese ones are good too, but these sweet ones are delicious. So here's what they look like. So they're just the regular combos and then filled with the caramel goodness. Not like a ton of caramel in there, but just the right amount. And I don't know, the vanilla ones are really good too. I don't really have a favorite. But the macros aren't awful. You don't get a ton of them. So this is 3 servings I'm having here. Trying to bust out some carbs. But 1 serving is 130 calories, 5 fat, 20 carbs, and 2 protein. But there's only 5 grams of sugar, which I don't really care much about sugar. I don't know. I like sugar. It's fine by me. But I thought they'd have a lot more than 5 grams. So really not bad. Great snack. If you see them, I got them at Target. They are delicious. So I'm going to eat 3 servings of that while I watch TV. And I just have to show you real quick what I got in the mail a couple days ago from Promax. They sent me some bars to try and review. Sorry about the lighting. Lighting in my house is awful. But I just have to do a quick little shout out to them because they sent me such a generous package. So what I got, first of all, this is the bar that I had earlier that I told you about, the cookies and cream. And they are really, really good. And then the chocolate chip cookie dough, which is even better. These are amazing, especially frozen. I really like them. And then they also sent me a bunch of their new low sugar. So here's salted caramel and then chocolate almond. So those are their 2 new flavors. And the chocolate almond, I'm not really a fan of. It doesn't really have much flavor at all, and it's just kind of eh. But the salted caramel one's okay. It doesn't have a ton of like the salted flavor. I can kind of taste the caramel, but it's not real salty. But it's not very sweet either. Obviously it's low sugar, so it's a little bit healthier, but wasn't a huge fan. But the other 2, the cookie dough and the cookies and cream, I highly, highly recommend. Very delicious. So before I start missing the beginning of People's Court, I'm gonna go eat my snack, watch that, and I'll see you when I have probably another snack. All right, so still hungry and gonna have another snack. As you have probably noticed or already knew, I don't really eat meals. I just snack all day. I've always kind of been that way, but especially now that I'm pregnant, I notice that I'm hungry often, but when I go to eat, I can never eat a lot at once. Probably because my stomach is full of a baby, but I don't know, I get full really fast. I don't want to eat large amounts, but I'm hungry often. So lots of snacks, which like I said, is kind of how I've always been, but even more so now. So what I'm going to have is probably my favorite snack, pretzels and peanut butter. So I have about 2 servings of these little sourdough nibblers, which are one of my favorites. And then I'm guessing about 2 tablespoons. I just took a spoonful of this Jif Whips, and this is just the regular. I see that they have a salted caramel flavor out, which I need to find, and this is getting kind of almost done, so I can justify buying a new thing. So I'm going to snack on that, and I'm going to have my steamed carrots, so they're nice and soft, and then, yes, I'm going to put some sugar-free syrup on top. Don't knock it till you tried it. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really good, and it has to be cooked, like steamed or cooked carrots. It can't be raw carrots, or that's not good at all. Then you can dip them in ranch dressing, but cooked carrots, steamed carrots with a little bit of syrup, they're so good. I don't know what it is. As you can tell, I love maple syrup. I put it on apples, I put it on carrots, I put it on lots of things. I've made dips out of it, mixed it with like cream cheese, put it in yogurt. Of course, I put it on waffles and all those normal things, but I know it's delicious. Sugar-free syrup goes well on just about everything. So I'm gonna eat all these snacks and then see you when I have another snack. Alright, so it's time for my last snacks of the night, even though it's only about 8:30, but I go to bed at like 9:30 now. Especially being pregnant makes you really, really tired. It's very hard work growing a tiny human. So I have 2 snacks. First of all, day would not be complete without some ice cream. So this is 2 servings of, it's Edie's Slow Turned Cinnamon Bun Fun. And as you can see, it's really not that fun. It's basically like vanilla ice cream with a tiny bit of cinnamon in it. So wouldn't really recommend that one, wouldn't buy it again, but still gonna eat it. Not gonna let it go to waste. And I'm also going to have some cookies. Now people have been asking me to make some recipes without using beans or pumpkin. So I've been working on an oatmeal raisin recipe, and this is the 3rd batch. So let me get a good one here to try. Haven't tried this recipe yet. It has lots of raisins. So it's basically oats, raisins. I used MTS Caramel Sutra protein powder, applesauce, cinnamon, a couple other things. And they look pretty good. Smell like an oatmeal raisin cookie. They are nice and chewy. The raisins are a very good touch. Last time I just tried oatmeal ones and they were a little bit boring. So I don't know, I might have perfected it. These are pretty good. So here's 12 cookies. I think the whole batch is only like around 300 calories or so. Maybe 350. I don't know, I forget. Satch, my host, trying to eat my ice cream. Check out this fatty. What are you doing? Yeah, she's not a big fan of the cinnamon bun either. Or is she? Let's see. What are you doing? Hey. That's mine. I guess I better go eat that quickly before Satchmo devours it. And before it melts. I'm going to eat the ice cream first. Then eat the cookies. And I think I'm going to watch American Horror Story Season 3. I can't watch Once Upon a Time because Jim's not home and I'm not allowed to watch it without him. So I gotta find something else to watch. For those of you that are wondering about the macros for the day, I didn't calculate them all yet, but I will add in this stuff and then I will flash them somewhere across the screen. Pretty sure I was on point today. I might have been a little bit low on fat, but I'm not really sure. Once again, I will just put them up here on the screen, and that's gonna be it for the day. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.